Hey, what's going on? It's Stokely from Sauce on Dule. I guess it's rightfully that I got a call and it cut me off when I was recording because I was just rambling about fixing my car because it was beeping and interrupting and stuff like that. But what I was saying is that I went to church and the preacher was explaining that compassion is the next level past pity, where you start actually doing something, So I was saying, I need to fix that noise because that doesn't sound good on a podcast. And if I really cared, I would really take care of it. But I'm working on it. I'm in the process of doing that. Anyhow, I want to talk about earbuds. Now, earbuds are pretty cool and convenient in that, they're compact. They don't have a whole bunch of wires sticking out. Some of them are almost unnoticeable. But I and one of my relatives have kind of had some negative reactions to earbuds. For one, my relative, they were having issues with their equilibrium, like a little bit of dizziness as a result of the use of earbuds. Well, that's what we attributed it to. Me personally, I developed a pressure inside of behind my ear. I don't know if I've spoken about it. Like there's like a pressure inside my ear, inside my right ear, and I attributed it to the earbud, so I stopped putting the earbud in that ear. I prefer over-the-ear headphones, and it's something that I did have an issue with before, and I explicitly bought over-the-ear headphones as a result. So I got my relative the over-the-ear headphones also, and they said that their issues went away. Now, the thing with earbuds is they keep moisture inside of your ear. That's one part of it. They keep moisture inside of your ear, which promotes the growth of bacteria and stuff like that. You don't want moisture to stay in your ear, or you definitely want air to circulate. So having an earbud that just totally blocks off air coming into your ears is definitely not healthy. It's definitely not healthy. So I've seen that Apple has now gone back to old school. Well, not going back, but they do still offer earbuds, but they also have these over-the-ear headphones. And you might be aware that they did purchase Dr. Dre's and Jimmy Iovine's Beats by Dre, which is actually, I think, was developed by Monster, the company named Monster that makes Monster cables, along with Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre. They all collaborated to create the Beats by Dre headphones. But that brand was, and I guess the technology or whatever, it's not really novel technology, but the brand and the technology was purchased by Apple. And then Apple subsequently developed their own over-the-ear, old school style headphones. But these Apple headphones, from my understanding, they cost like $500 or something like that. Anyhow, irrespective of that, it's probably better to go with the over-the-ear headphones. The only thing people complain about regarding over-the-ear headphones is they lower your awareness. At least the big, bulky Apple-looking ones. They have over-the-ear headphones that hang from your earlobe. It just has a hook, and that hook hangs over your earlobe. Now, none of these look fashionable. None of them look that good. Also, it kind of... I've owned them before, and the ones that I purchased were always cheap, so they never really lasted very long. Either they don't stay on your ear sometimes, the spring or the springy effect that they should have doesn't work. kind of hurt your ear a little bit after a while. Some of them have a little rubbery material that allows it to stay on your ear, but I mean, ultimately, when you think about it, our ears are not really designed to hang stuff on or to stick stuff inside of, you know. But just bringing it right back to what we're talking about, the earbuds can be potentially unhealthy. I would advise anybody who is having repeated ear infections or any ear infections to cease use of earbuds. My ear is still bothering me a little bit. What I've been doing is I've been wiping my ear with peroxide. Peroxide is known to dissolve earwax. Now peroxide, and I think it's only 3% peroxide. 3% peroxide, 97% water. That's how they sell it in the store. So, you know, the thing, next thing is that, you know, when a baby is developing, they say that their ear is tilted in a certain way that makes it difficult for water to drain out of their ear. So you have to be careful when you're giving them a bath to prevent water from getting inside of their ear, because it can give them an ear infection. So that's really what I gotta say. You might want to get rid of those earbuds, sell those earbuds or something. I looked up online conditions caused by earbuds, and you know, that's where I discovered that it keeps moisture inside your ear, and that's not good. And next thing it does is it keeps the wax inside your ear, and also it retains bacteria and dirt and all that stuff. So it can be it can carry bacteria, it can carry germs, because we don't really clean our earbuds. Well, at least I didn't clean my earbuds, you know. So these things, they should probably be sanitized on a regular basis. And you know, I would suggest on any detection or feeling of you're getting some kind of cold or flu or getting congested in your sinuses, nasal drip, any kind of thing like that, you probably want to just give the earbuds a break for a little bit. You know what I mean? So that's what I would suggest. The over-the-ear headphones, I think that's probably the best way to go. If you want to still listen to your headphones, the only thing that they are so, I don't know, is the word conspicuous? Yeah, they're pretty gaudy, you know, relative to an earbud. They're all, you know, you can see them clearly, and they're not really appropriate for, you know, they're less appropriate for certain environments. Now, I wear my earbuds when I'm at work. While I'm working, I like to entertain myself because, you know, I lack attention span, and it's kind of a bad thing. But I choose to not discipline myself. I want to be entertained at all times, which is not a good thing. But I want to be entertained at all times, so I keep my earbud I was keeping my earbud in my right ear because I lost the other one. And as a result of that, I guess I infected my ear, because sometimes I would drop the earbud on the floor and I just dust it off and stick it right back in my ear, and you know, I didn't like clean it regularly or anything like that. So that's possibly what resulted in my current condition. I'm starting to feel better now. Like I said, clean my ear with peroxide. What else did I do? I Clean my ear with peroxide. What else did I do? I don't remember what I did. Clean my ear with peroxide. Oh, yeah. I also did something weird, which I think I talked about it before. I cut a clove. I took a clove of garlic and I cut it down a little bit like a wedge, and I stuck that in my ear. I also blocked my nose and swallowed. Also blocked my nose and blow. You know, in order to try to see if that would make any difference. So doing that, I think maybe helped. And I also tried to cut out some of the junk that I've been consuming, like the hot chocolate and the coffee. Cut back on that. I also made some garlic and ginger tea, and I drank some of that. And within about 2, 3, 4 days, started feeling less pressure inside of my head. Now, I could be hypersensitive right now, but I still feel like there's something there. There's something going on there, but it's not what it was before. It's not a discomfort anymore. It's just an awareness of the existence of my ear. I feel like when your body is healthy, you don't pay attention to you don't pay attention or acknowledge or feel the healthy parts. You feel the parts that are aching, which makes sense because that's the part that needs the attention. Anyhow, I've spoken on and on and on, and I could have ended this within 2 minutes, but I just want to share that. Try to stay away from the earbuds if possible. Or if you're going to continue using the earbuds, you probably want to clean them. Or you probably want to give yourself intermittent breaks to just let your ear breathe a little bit before you put it back in. I don't know. We got to discover some kind of way to keep our ears healthy. And it's not just your ear that's affected, your whole sinus is affected. So that, when they talk about the ears, they talk about ear, nose, and throat doctors. So an infection in your ear can transfer not only just from your ear to your throat, and to other places, maybe even your eyes. Your ears, your nose, and your throat, your whole head. And if you get like a flu or a cold, whatever, that's in your ear, nose, and throat, it can drip down and then get down your throat into your lungs, and then you got a full-blown flu or cold going on just from that. So take it easy, take care of yourself. Thanks for listening.